Welcome back to another Seattle Seahawks franchise. It has been too long since I last posted another Seattle Seahawks franchise, but we are finally here. Here in Madden 16, the Seahawks, Martavis Bryant had one reception last week for a touchdown. That's all his stats have here on the ledger for the whole entire season thus far, as we are in game number 2, going up against the St. Louis Rams, as we are going to be playing the Rams in our home stadium here in CenturyLink Field, where the Seahawks try to pick up another victory here, as they are 1-0, as well as the St. Louis Rams. They're 1-0 on the season as well. The Seahawks won last week. I'm not sure who we faced the previous week because it's been a while, but we will be without Tyler Lockett, as he has a torn shoulder labrum. He'll be out for 3 more weeks. First play of the game, Seahawks pitching out to the right side of the field to Sheldon Parker for a very dismal 3 yards. 3rd and 4 now, Seahawks on their own 27. Matthews going to make a nice catch there, picking up the reception, moving the ball for a first down. Sheldon Parker getting the handoff here once more again. This time he goes for a little bit more yardage than his first run, about 5 yards. Now on our own 46, Parker gets it once more. He's going to go through a St. Louis Rams defender, and he's going to take this one all the way for about 7 yards. 3rd and 3 now. Wilson dropping back to pass, having time to throw. Throwing to Martavis Bryant. Martavis Bryant's second reception is another good one, that time for 19 yards. Seahawks move to the 26 of St. Louis. Play action. Wilson throws, and it's going to be overthrown to Martavis Bryant. Not sure what he is looking at, but he wasn't looking for the ball. The Seahawks now on a 3rd and 4 on the 20. Curse is making the catch over the middle. He's going to get off a defender, and he's going to take it to the 4. Now on the 4, 5:32 left here in the first quarter. Wilson having time to throw. Still having time to throw. Gonna throw a crazy throw to Sheldon Parker right in the back of the end zone. And the Seahawks get on the scoreboard first here on their first offensive possession here in this football game. The Seahawks will take a quick 7-0 lead. Not the quickest of drives for the Seahawks, but they do score a touchdown in 6 minutes and 32 seconds on their first drive of the day. Here comes Scott Tolzien. Not the greatest of stats to start out his whole entire year. Last week he wasn't the greatest. He'd like to do a little bit better here today. Actually, that's Benjamin. I do not recall what his name was, but Benjamin is the quarterback, as I believe Scott Tolzien is either no longer on the roster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. Benjamin is going to give a handoff here to Todd Gurley, who picks up 4 yards, and the Seahawks are trying to stop them here. They do, as they stop him here for 7-yard loss on that play. Now on their own 17, 3rd and 13, Benjamin drops back to pass, throws right side, overthrown to his receiver, and finally we get to see here Russell Wilson's walk-up, as last week he had a decent week, would like to get that completion percentage up, but they did win last week, and at the end of the day, that is all that matters. On the 48 of St. Louis, 2nd and 5, Wilson hands it off to Sheldon Parker, and he picks up a first down. They move deeper into St. Louis territory. Now on the 36, play action, Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. Wilson running out to the side of the pocket, not having much time to throw. He's going to throw it in a complete pass, but he does keep his team in field goal range. They convert on that 3 points, and the Seahawks lead this one 10-0. Benjamin dropping back to pass, getting a very short yardage of game. They'd have a quick 3 and out. Seahawks get the ball back. Wilson throwing. Aggressive throw and an aggressive catch by Jermaine Kearse as he makes a beautiful one-handed reception. And the Seahawks will move to the 20 of St. Louis. What a catch by Jermaine Kearse. What a throw by Russell Wilson. Putting it right there on a needle. Very close to being picked off right there. But the Seahawks pick up a first down. They move to the 20 of St. Louis. Not sure if the putting it right on a needle was the right word or catchphrase I was looking for, but regardless, the Seahawks move to the 12 here. Wilson rolls out to the right on a play action. He is sacked. Seahawks settle for 3 points. Todd Gurley getting the handoff here. A great future running back that is going to be a star here in the NFL. As he gets the handoff here once more, getting off Earl Thomas, who tried to make a tackle. Antonio Parks will catch up to him. And he moves to the 43 of Seattle. 5 rushes for 43 yards thus far for Todd Gurley. Mason is going to make the catch here. He moves it to the 23. And the Seahawks are trying to stop him here on defense. Benjamin throws a halfback screen to Todd Gurley, who's going to be tackled by Jacorius Morrison. And the Seahawks, 3rd and 13, trying to stop him from scoring a touchdown. Pleasant is going to get tackled by what would be a face mask penalty. I'm not sure if I show the replay here on this, but I do, okay? That's a face mask? Are you kidding me, Madden? What is that? That is not even close to a face mask. Regardless, the Seahawks had to pay the price for that penalty, as that was a horrible animation, but they end up capitalizing here on this opportunity to get to the quarterback by sacking him. Throwing right side. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Good defense there by, I'm not sure who that guy is. I forgot every single player, guys. It's been so long since I last played Madden, so it's been a while. Wilson running outside of the pocket, having a wide open Chris Matthews. He can't find him. Now on our own 21, Wilson throws right side. He finds Hankerson. Leonard Hankerson making a nice juke. Leonard Hankerson is going to take this one all the way for 79 yards into the end zone. A 79-yard touchdown reception. Leonard Hankerson is a new player for the Seattle Seahawks. As Tyler Lockett was injured, the Seahawks ended up having to go to the free agency market, picking up Leonard Hankerson, and he comes up big here with a 79-yard touchdown reception. What a nice juke by Leonard Hankerson, and the Seahawks are rolling here, up 20-3, up by 17 points here in this football game. They are definitely looking good here to start out this one. Rams need to get something going here. Gordon, the man in motion. Benjamin dropping back to pass. He's going to throw and lob it in the air. DeMarc Lucas is going to bat that one away, and that is number 30. 3rd and 10 now. Benjamin rolling outside the pocket immediately, making a nice off-balance throw and finding Jared Cook, who is the new Packer. Here in real life, he is a newly acquired Packer, as he was released by the Rams in real life in the offseason. This one's going to be thrown to the right side, and the Rams pick up a first down, moving into Seattle Seahawks territory for the first time here on this drive. Now on the 40, Benjamin dropping back to pass with a play action. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. Cliff Averill gets to him. He loses about 7.5 yards. Throwing right side, this one's going to be picked by Antonio Parks. There was a flag on the play, though. We'll have to see what it was. On this 3rd and 17, it's going to be holding on the offense, and the Seahawks pick up a beautiful interception there by Antonio Parks. Now on their own 47, 2:45 remains. Wilson drops back to pass. He throws to Martavis Bryant. He makes a nice catch, and they move into St. Louis territory with 2:15 left here in this first half. Wilson drops back to pass. Has time to throw, throwing left side, and he finds Martavis Bryant for a nice, beautiful 38-yard reception. Now on the 2, pitch out to the left. Sheldon Parker will just strut into the end zone, and the Seahawks will increase their lead. This is now a 3-possession game, or mainly a 4-possession game, if you really look at it, unless they go for 3 touchdowns and 2-point conversions on all of them. Highly unlikely. They're down by 27-3 here. Rams have to get something here to end out this half, to get some kind of momentum in the second half. Hunter makes a catch over the right side of the field. They do settle for 3 points. They make it a 21-point game. 27-6 now. Wilson rolls out to the right. He's going to go ahead and run it himself, as they like to get the momentum back the Rams just got by scoring points on the last drive, hopefully for the Seattle Seahawks defense here in this half. Wilson drops back, though, finds Jimmy Graham, and the Seahawks are making quality plays here on their what would hopefully be their last drive of this first half. Wilson throws, finds Jimmy Graham over the middle once more. Another good job by the Seahawks. They increase their lead to 30-6. It's looking like blowout city here in Seattle once more, as the Seahawks are dominating teams left and right, and they like to continue that here in the second half. Already have a nice cushion, a 24-point lead for the Seattle Seahawks moving into the second half. Thankfully for the Rams, they get the ball in the second half to start out, and Jared Cook is going to make a nice reception, picking up 25 yards for his quarterback on that passing leisure, and the Seahawks end up the Rams pick up 25 yards on that reception and a first down. Now on the 44, Benjamin running the play action, having time to throw. Very little time to throw. Stephen Farrell and Bobby Wagner are in there on that sack. And the Seahawks get the ball back, as the Seattle Seahawks defense has been unstoppable and the offense has been unstoppable. Sheldon Parker making some nice jukes, and he makes some beautiful jukes, moving it all the way to the 40 of St. Louis. Now on the 38 of St. Louis, Wilson dropping back to pass. He's going to see a wide open Jermaine Kearse, who calls for the ball, and he's going to take it to the 24 of St. Louis, picking up a 14-yard reception, driving here on this offensive drive. Sheldon Parker with another quality run. He takes it to the 9. Now on the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Wilson drops back. Has time to throw. Running for his life. Throwing and finding Marshawn Lynch. Seahawks are going to go for it. 4th goal. What do they have to lose? It's going to be a halfback screen. Sheldon Parker goes one way, goes the other way, and the Seahawks get into the end zone once more as they are cruising what should be their second victory of the year. as the Rams look like they have no life really left in them, as they haven't shown any promise in this football game. And Hunter's going to make a nice reception here, though. He does pick up a good amount of yardage. He picks up 16 yards on that reception. Gurley getting the handoff here. Some plays going right for the Rams, but that would all but do it for their drive. Seahawks get it back on their own 29. Chris Matthews making a nice catch here. He's going to take it to the 40-yard line, an 11-yard reception, and that does it for the third quarter. Seattle is dominating this one 37-6 as time dwindles down here in this fourth quarter, the last quarter of the game. Wilson dropping back to pass, having time to throw, basically just time to throw some balls up in the air and pick up some stats for the Seahawks, as Russell Wilson continuing his tremendous day. Now on the 36, Wilson drops back to pass, has time to throw, he's going to go ahead and run it himself. He's tackled by that defender. He does not pick up a first down. They end up turning it over on downs. Gurley getting the throw here. Nice reception, nice catch. Getting off a defender, getting off another defender, and Todd Gurley is going to take it to the 30, the 20, the 10. Antonio Parks picks up the scraps that the Seattle Seahawks defense could not do. This is going to be handed off to Robinson. Robinson gets off Earl Thomas. He gets off Cam Chancellor, and just like that, the Rams pick up a touchdown. Maybe just too little too late with 9:02 left here in this fourth quarter. The Seahawks basically have it all right there for them, but these guys need to tackle some offenders right there, as the defense did a poor job of tackling on that drive. Sheldon Parker getting the pitch out to the right side, and some things are going right for the Rams. Who knows? They are down by 24 points, but you never know what could happen. As Sheldon Parker fumbles the ball, and the Rams have good field position to start out their new drive on the 26. Benjamin has time to throw. Throws left side, finds Gordon, and Gordon is going to fumble the ball, though, and Jeremy Lin causes it, and he will pick it up himself. And the Seahawks kill that momentum. Just some kind of momentum that they had, and it is going to go back the Seahawks way. So back-to-back fumbles on back-to-back plays here in this football game. It's been a bit crazy. A weird tackle there by 22. I think that's Antonio Parks, and he just completely whiffed it. The Seahawks now on their own 25. 3rd and 5. Wilson throws to Chris Matthews. He picks up a nice reception, trying to burn some clock here to win this football game. 6:53 left here. Sheldon Parker gets the handoff once more. He picks up 12, and the Seahawks are driving. On their own 49, Wilson dropping back to pass. Going to go ahead and run it out himself, and he's going to run for the first down. They move to the 45 of St. Louis. Sheldon Parker getting the pitch out to the right side, going through defenders all around today. He has 26 rushes for 151 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. He continues his success here against the St. Louis Rams defense, who cannot tackle him. He picks up 11 yards, and the Seahawks are just driving on the 21 now. 3:42 left. This game is all but over. 2-minute warning right here. Sheldon Parker gets his second rushing touchdown of the day, and the Seahawks make this a 44-13 ball game with just 1:58 left here in this one. It would take a complete miracle for the St. Louis Rams to get back into this one as they try to pad the stats here. Gurley makes a nice catch out to the left side of the field, tackled by a few Seattle Seahawks defenders, but he picks up a first down. Going left side once more, Hunter makes the catch here. He's going to move it to the 31 of Seattle. 1:30 left here. Benjamin drops like the pass. Throws left side. He finds Mason. Another bad tackle there by Antonio Parks. Going the opposite way, in the opposite direction of that offender. This one's thrown to Cooper Helfet, former Seattle Seahawk, for a touchdown in the end zone. And that would just about do it for this football game. The Seahawks are going to win this one 44-20. As they basically dominated all around today. Sheldon Parker gets one last handoff and one last good run for him. He was quality all around today here in this football game against the St. Louis Rams. The Seahawks prevail 44-20 here in CenturyLink Field as they move to 2-0 on the season, while the Rams fall to 1-1 on the year. They would like to rebound as they will get a chance to face the Seattle Seahawks once again in this season, and their stadium. They would like to rebound in that one. But the Seahawks win 44-20 in what was a complete blowout as they continue their streak of amazing games over and over again. We look at some stats here today. The score, we had 2 takeaways on the day. The Seahawks were dominating all around. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's been a very long time since I have posted a Seattle Seahawks franchise. I'm not sure how long I will be doing this franchise in the future. I'm not sure if this will be the farewell season. You guys will have to let me know if you want to continue to see this series, as I love you guys' feedback. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. It's been fun posting these commentaries. I'm sorry it's been a long wait since my last one. That is all on me. 100% on me. By no means am I going to say that, oh, I didn't have the time for it. I had time for it. I just was lazy and did not really become dedicated, I guess you could say. I haven't been dedicated much this year to start out. I hope that'll change here in April. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, possibly subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.